Hi, welcome to day 20, reflecting on our progress so far. So, reflecting on the progress that we've been making, the only thing standing between you and your goal is the story you keep telling yourself as to why you can't achieve it, and that's by Belfort. Well, that's a little bit hard hitting, isn't it? For day 20. So I've found this little picture of a bit of a mountain because sometimes, things that we are working on or aspirations can seem a little bit like mountains. And I am just going to stick that all in there. You can hear my wonderful husband in the background doing the dishes. So I'm just, that's wonderful. But I'm just going to take that off the film there. So I have got this lovely, wonderful fluoro pink here, and I'm just going to add this to this mountain image, just because. So the stories we keep telling ourselves, that is a little bit hard hitting, if I'm really honest, because, the stories we keep telling ourselves. I mean, we all have stories, don't we? I mean, and they're not necessarily true, which is something to consider. Also, at the same time, though, it's kind of good to have, realistic, be realistic about things as well. Years ago, came across this thing where you can have a goal and you can also have another goal. It's not on its own, achieve one goal, but at the falling down of everything else. There's that wonderful little word "and." So I kind of say, by all means, tell our stories and be aware of the stories that we are telling ourselves, that we can or can't achieve things. And then there's that little word "and." We can have that, and we can have that as well. I think that's kind of a good thing to just keep in your mind, especially as we have busy lives, I'm just looking this on camera, and it is actually quite amazing, isn't it? The stunningness of this. And that's where you get these magical coincidences happening sometimes. But, unless you were on the journey, you wouldn't have had the chance to have a go at this. So good on you for making it to day 20. Just know your journey experience will be your own, and you'll have flares of wonderment and wonder as well. How I use these little moments as well, I suppose it gives me courage in a way to try more things, more different things. So please, just know that that's always available to you as well. You get these little flares of wonderment that you just can't kind of imagine that you've done that. I love the idea that the goddess of creativity is coming and working through us, So just know that we're just on a journey. Having goals are good. And I mean, it's simply, could be simple things as well. It doesn't always have to be, climbing the biggest mountain, but having something that you're working on is always kind of good. Gives you a bit of structure, but at the same time, it doesn't have to be, something that's beyond you. It can also be something that's not so difficult. So good on you for making it this far, and just know there's always strikes of wonder that can just be around the corner. You can climb those mountains. Just watch out for the stories that you're telling yourself. Thanks.